Okay, good evening, guys. Here to talk. Wow. Don't know how many of y'all join tonight's show. Maybe I'm looking to go about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Who knows? I don't know how long I'm going to go. Okay. But for those of y'all that you're joining me, the coach appreciates you. The coach appreciates you. You know, it's late night, it's Saturday. Some of y'all just getting back from the club. You know, who knows what some of you dudes are doing, okay? Or, some of you been square dancing. I don't know what you're doing. But the coach had a long day, a lot of training sessions, and now they get to kick back, relax, and just unwind for about 45 minutes, an hour. And I want to talk about the UFC 219 countdown, Cyborg Holm countdown. It was pretty good. It was pretty good, but I got some revelations, okay? I got a couple of revelations that, I'm thinking to myself, man, wow. You guys come on in, smash that like button, smash it, until the haters, yeah, you'll smash a button. We know you will, because we know you can't stay away. We know it's impossible. You can't stay away. That's okay. That's okay. It's easy work, but I'm not going to talk for long. It's going to be a quick. Um, I definitely want to talk about the countdown. I thought the UFC, they did a really good job of putting that together, and they really did a good job of showcasing both of the fighters. And so kudos to the UFC for actually really putting this thing together. Okay, they did a good job. Okay, I can't come on here and say that Dana White's. I can't say nothing about bald head. Okay, I can't. I cannot. I have to say that the UFC, Dana White, they did a phenomenal job. They did. TC Johnson, what's up, man? I'm green over the interview with Denise. Yes, Denise is awesome. And I see her future bright, man. Denise is young, she can fight, and she got that go-getter attitude, man. I wish we was on in close to the same time zone because I would have had her come later, so a lot more people could have saw her. But we're gonna try to figure it out next time, because I never like the inconvenience to fighter. I never ever. I like for the fighter to always be comfortable. And it was early morning, man. I know, Imagine Eric had a lot of stuff with his family and he was tired, so he couldn't make it. But when we interview her again, I think we're gonna interview her in February. We're gonna interview Denise Killholtz again in February. So guys, be on the lookout for that video or be on the lookout for that podcast because it's going to come. And man, it's gonna come and it's gonna be great. Okay, it's gonna be great. But I really want to get into UFC Countdown 219. I want to get into it, and I really want to discuss what I saw in the countdown from both camps. Okay, what I actually saw, how I feel now at this point that the fight now is exactly 7 days away. Okay, what do I feel? How do I feel about this? Um, I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Um, they did a phenomenal job. Okay, hey Curtis, I see Leon, I see Lavelle, I see all you guys. Glad you guys are around. It's awesome. They did a phenomenal job on the countdown. I can't complain. They did a good job of showcasing pretty much everything about these fighters. They did, and the one thing I like about it the most is that you actually got an inside like view of what these fighters can do. I mean, you actually got an inside view. You saw how they trained in camp. You saw how they ate. Now I was laughing because Holly Holly was having like a hamburger, man. Holly had a hamburger with cheese and man, she had fries. But she got to put weight on. So, Holly was loving it. Holly Holm was loving it, okay? She was loving it every second of it. She was loving it. Hold on, let me cut the echo off, guys. Yeah. It was incredible, man. You know, Holly was killing it, man. Holly was killing it. Yeah, I saw Holly working on the armbar. I saw her working on the armbar. Man, wish she tried to use it. Will she try to use it? I don't know, but it was kind of cool. It's kind of cool seeing these fighters really go to work, man, and they were both putting in some work. Cyborg, her training is intense. Okay, Cyborg training, it was intense. Like I've never seen. I've been coaching 20 years, and I've never seen an athlete train that intense, man. It's crazy. Like even Jason Perillo, he looked like he was in pain. And I think Cyborg pushed him to the max. Like, I like Jason Perillo. I like him a little bit. I think I do think that Jason is an opportunist in my opinion, but he's good. Jason Perillo is good at what he does, and man, they're confident. They're completely confident. They're like, hey, this is what we're gonna do to Holly. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do A. We're gonna do B. We're gonna do C. Like they're completely confident. Now, I'm gonna tell you, Greg Jackson. I like Greg Jackson. Okay, I'm not a fan of Winklejohn. I'm a big fan of Greg Jackson. I like Greg Jackson's honesty. And Greg Jackson, he said that Greg Jackson said, and I listened to every word. He said, hey, if Holly wins this fight, she's gonna go down in history. See, he said if. Now, a lot of y'all probably think, well, God dog, um, I'm thinking too much into it. But actually, I listen to every word. And I tend to do that when it comes to these type guys, especially Greg Jackson and Winklejohn. And he said, yeah, if Holly wins this fight, she can definitely put her name down as one of the best to ever do the sport, which I agree with him. But I was expecting Greg Jackson to say when she wins this fight. Like literally, yeah, I was expecting Greg Jackson to say when she wins the fight. And that kind of had me thinking, like, okay, what is Greg Jackson really thinking? What is she thinking? I mean, not she, I'm sorry, it's a he. What is Greg Jackson thinking? Okay, yeah, Keezy, she don't really, her ground game is not great. I don't know. Jason Perillo, no, 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 no. George, I gotta know, man. Jason Perillo has coached some of the best strikers, man. That's false. Okay, that's false. That's false, George. I gotta disagree with that. He's tremendously improved Cyborg striking. I mean, he worked with Michael Bisping. He did. And Michael Bisping, the guy was a wrestler. He helped Michael Bisping strike and improve. Jason Perillo is good. He's good at what he does. I mean, you can't deny it. You can't say he's not good. His work speaks for himself. And Jason Perillo works hard. He works extremely hard. And I'm sorry, but I do agree, George. Greg Jackson, he kind of, you know, I thought he should have said when Holly wins the fight. That's what I was thinking. Like when she wins the fight. And it's like Cyborg, they doing what they always do. They're there, they're working their butt off. Like Cyborg is putting herself through hell and back to win this fight. Christine Cyborg, she's putting herself through hell to win this fight. I mean, the girl is sparring. I mean, she's going all out for this fight. You know? Yeah. Yeah, Keezy. Yeah, man. See that's a fact. Perillo is good. He's very good. And he gets a bad rap, but the man can coach. And he knows his striking. This man knows his boxing, he knows his striking. I mean, he's one of the top striking coaches in the world. Okay. I mean, Jason Perillo been doing this for years. Okay. For years. I don't know, TC. I don't know what weakness. The only thing that I say that Holly could probably do with Chris, if Holly tries to engage Chris in close quarters, if she even makes that attempt, I think it's gonna be a disaster, man. It's gonna be a disaster. Like she got to keep turning Cyborg. She's gonna have to keep turning Cyborg, and Holly Holm is gonna have to actually use some power, and then like hit Cyborg with a power shot. Okay, turn Cyborg by taking an angle, and then repeat the process. She gonna have to, because it's gonna get to the point where Chris Cyborg's just the strategy, her size, her speed and strength is gonna overwhelm Holly Holm. So they got to be working on something on, and when I see Greg Jackson doing the talking, I'm like, oh, okay. I think Holly really is gonna try to see what she can do against Chris on the ground. I think they're really gonna try it, and I'm more convinced of it now than ever. Okay, I'm more convinced. I'm more convinced. I can't see Holly winning this fight. I can't. But I do think that, they're trying a good ground attack. And in my opinion, I think that Holly Holm, I don't think it's wise for her to do that, because if she tries that, she is going to get TKO. There's no doubt about it. She's going to get submitted or TKO if she tries that. Okay, if she tries it, um, I think they're prepared, man. They're prepared. And the way Jason Perillo was breaking everything down, like Jason Perillo said it best. He said, "Look," he said, "Chris is prepared for everything." He said she's prepared for everything. She's been in there with some of the best. And me and Jason Perillo, we say the exact same thing. He said that Chris has been in there with some top strikers, which that's what I've been saying. She has. Chris Cyborg has been in there with top strikers. And then, you hear Mike Winkeljohn say, well, Cyborg hasn't been in with any of the top strikers. And I'm sitting here and I really wanted to ask Mike Winkeljohn, like, so who is Gina Carano? Who is Carano, Mike Winkeljohn? Okay. Then I wanted to say, Mike Winkeljohn, you know, who who is Gina Carano? Okay, she's been in with JoJo Bars, and I keep saying that because Mike, if you really think that, like Holly's got more tools in the toolbox than JoJo Bars, then no, it's not right. It's not right. It's wrong. Okay, she's been in there with some good strikers. She's been in there with Porto. She's been in there with Gomez. These are good strikers. Okay, Porto, Gomez. These are very, very good strikers. Okay, this is a good question. Okay, combo breaker. Yeah, Holly has a weapon. Okay, she got a couple of weapons. Will she use them? Okay, Holly Holm needs to use the uppercut. She also needs to use an uppercut. Okay, Holly Holm is going to have an inside game. There's no getting around it. Okay, if Cyborg comes in and Cyborg tries to, because Cyborg, what she's going to do is she's going to cut the octagon off. That's what she's going to do. Okay, she's going to limit Holly Holm's movement, and she's going to do it. And that's the first thing she's going to do is cut the octagon off. That's it. That's what she's going to do. Okay. That's what she's going to do. She's going to cut the octagon off. Okay. She's going to cut it off. And then she's going to limit the movement of Holly Holm. And then Holly is going to be, see, they've been watching tape on Holly. They know what she's going to do. If you cut off her range of motion, she's going to have to come forward. And she's going to have to fight you. She's going to have to. It's what Jermaine Durandame did. It's what Valentina did. And at some points in the fight, Misha Tate even did that. But that's what she's gonna do. Okay. And Chris Cyborg knows that she's experienced better strikers. I'm sorry. And it's not no disrespect to Holly. It's not a disrespect. Okay. There's no disrespect going on with Holly Holm. But I think Chris has faced a couple of better strikers than Holly Holm. I think she has. That's just my opinion. Let me see. Keezy, Chris competes in, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the best boxer in the world, fought the best kickboxer in the world. She was world champion in MNS. Okay, when Holly was still boxing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get with that. I'm gonna get with that. If Cyborg get Holly in a clinch, she'll be eating knees. Yeah, yeah, man. Well, Holly's gonna have she gonna have to not let Chris dictate this fight. She can't do it. Okay, I said that in my keys to victory. She can't let Chris. Okay, she can't let Chris dictate. And unfortunately, Chris is going to say whatever she has to say. Okay, she's going to say what she has to say to sell the fight. Okay, Chris Cyborg is not stupid. She not. Okay, this is going to be a very easy fight for Chris Cyborg. I'm sorry. It is. I'm not saying that the possibility of Holly Holm winning is not there. It is. And I'll be the first to tell you that there is a chance that Holly Holm could land the magical head kick that people keep talking about. But Chris Cyborg, she's going to say what she needs to say to get people to buy the pay-per-views. She going to do that. That's just how it is. So, of course, Chris is going to say, yeah, Holly's a tough fighter. She tough. Chris don't mean that. Because then you hear Chris saying one thing, but Jason Perillo saying something different. Jason Perillo point blank said, there's nothing that Holly Holm is going to do that Chris is not going to be prepared for. And Jason Perillo point blank said that Holly Holm, Chris has faced more strikers, has faced better strikers. And he said it to that extent. He was saying that Chris has faced competition. There's nothing that Chris ain't seen that Holly is going to provide. Jason Perillo said it best. And of course, I agree with Jason Perillo. Why shouldn't I? Oh, George said Cyborg should have been training with Sophie Mathis. Well, yeah, maybe, but then Holly Holm came back and beat her, so I don't know. But still, yeah, it'd have been a good idea because Sophie Mathis know Holly Holm. She know it. And yes, yeah, TC Cecilia Brackets, she said it. She was impressed with Cyborg's boxing. Cyborg can box. Like, where's people getting all those ideas that Chris Cyborg don't know how to box? Chris Cyborg knows how to box. She knows how to box. Chris Cyborg got hands, and she got fast hands. Yeah, TC, yeah. I think Cyborg, they're ready for that head kick. They ready for it. And I think her experience with JoJo Bars, I think that experience alone gave Cyborg, okay? I think that experience alone gave Cyborg a lot of experience when she fought JoJo Bars. But see, JoJo Bars called out Holly Holm. JoJo called out Holly Holm, for a kickboxing match. She called out. And of course, they didn't take that fight. Okay. And then when I interviewed JoJo, she called out again. She said, yeah, I'll fight Holly Holm. I want to fight Holly Holm. She told me that live. I don't even know if Holly could deal with Amanda Nunes. I don't think she could either. I don't know how she deals with Cyborg. She better hope Cyborg rushes her on some world stop hip hop and come in sloppy. Yeah, I think that's what they're expecting, Keezy. But I don't think that Chris Cyborg is going to come. I think she's going to pick her shots. She's going to pick her spots, and she's going to do it even better this time. But I'm saying as soon as if Holly get hit with that right hand is crumbling these girls. She's going to fall. She will fall. Okay, TJ says Holly isn't going to have any luck with that head kick. Interesting that even Holly Holm fans see no other way for her to win. Yeah. Yep. That's the blow. That's the blow. The brutal blow is that head kick. And now we saw Jing Yu Frey lose. And Jing Yu Frey, she was supposed to win, but Su Yi Ham knocked her out. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying that the realm of possibility for Holly Holm to win is not there. I'm not saying it, okay? I'm going to say it 100 times. Because you know what's going to happen. If Holly Holm win this fight, you know what'll happen? Dudes will be trying to troll me for days. And that's fine. They can do it because I allow their comments. So I ain't got to let the comments through. I don't have to let them through. But I'm just saying, yeah, dudes will be trolling me for days, Now, if Chris Cyborg wins and I make 10 videos, oh, coach, man, you being disrespectful to Holly, man, it's disrespectful. Same thing with, Joanna Jacek. I was loving every second of her getting knocked out by Rose Namajunas. Every single minute of her getting knocked out by Rose, and darn well, had Rose Namajunas not won the fight, then you would have had all of the Joanna Jacek fans coming on here picking on Coach for no reason whatsoever. That's what would have happened. We know that's what would have happened, y'all. We know this. We can't get around this. Okay? They would have been picking on me all. Alexa Grasso was going to beat Felice Herrig. Y'all remember that? And how many days? But I like how they did it, though. I got to give the UFC congrats. Okay, they did a phenomenal job. Chris Cyborg can do a lot. Okay, there are many ways that she can win. And the more that I keep looking at these two fight, this morning, I had an interview with Denise Kills. And Denise, she said, yeah. And Denise confirmed. I didn't even say I was a Cyborg fan to Denise. I never said that. But Denise Kills, she said, it's just too many ways that Chris Cyborg can win this fight. And Chris Cyborg has evolved. Like Denise Kills said, Chris Cyborg has evolved. Now, this is a world Muay Thai kickboxing champion from the Netherlands, Denise Kills. Okay. Super chat, super chat, super chat. TJ, TJ, hot diggity dog. Man, now I can go get Amazing Eric another hat. TJ hat. Okay. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, 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 chat. That's how it's supposed to go, y'all. That's how it's supposed to go. But listen, but let's get back to it, man. Okay, so I talked about Greg Jackson. Okay, I talked about what I thought Greg Jackson should have said, and it was suspect. I like Greg Jackson because he's honest, man. Greg Jackson, he's being more realistic. He's being very honest. And Greg said, hey, if Holly wins, she'll be one of the best to ever do the sport. And I completely concur with Greg Jackson. I concur with that. If Holly defeats Chris Cyborg, she will be in my top 5 all time. I don't care who she lost to. Okay, if Holly Holm wins this match against Chris Cyborg, she's definitely in my top 5. Easy. Okay, easy. But Chris does have a weakness. TC, she does have a weakness. Okay, and I'm gonna point it out to y'all. And maybe Holly Holm could be listening to this stream right now. Who knows? Chris Cyborg does have a weakness. But Holly Holm got to get Chris to the ground to expose that weakness. See, Gina Carano did. She exposed it. Gina Carano exposed it. But Gina Carano didn't know how to capitalize on it. But Gina Carano did expose it. Now, I know it's been a lot of time that's passed, okay? And I know that Chris Cyborg, she's evolved, okay? I know she has. And I know she's a better fighter. But Gina Carano has exposed something. She did. And Chris Cyborg, there's a part of her ground game that's not there. It's one part of her ground game that's not there. Now, if Holly can manage to get her to the ground and get there, that's a long shot, though. It's a long shot. Because although Holly Holm is working on the ground, and I saw her with her and Greg Jackson working on some ground stuff, it's still not her domain. She's not comfortable there yet. In training camp, she's not going to gain the experience needed to defeat Chris Cyborg on the ground. That's not going to happen. And she might have a 1 in 10 chance to do it. And maybe, just maybe, Holly Holm, this might be the 1 in 10 chance. I don't know. But and then another thing too is Holly Holm's age, man. It's her age. That's what's killing me. It's her age. And I think her age, man. And when I saw her fight Betch Kohea, I was concerned because I'm sitting here watching her fight. I can see the openings as big as day. And I think Holly Holm saw the openings, but I don't know, for some reason, Holly Holm did not want to pull that trigger. Like, she just didn't want to do it, man. She refused to pull that trigger. And Betch Kohea was no threat. Holly Holm was never in danger when she fought Betch Kohea. She was never in danger. Never. She controlled that fight. Now, Betch Kohea did get a couple of good counter shots, counter punches. Betch Kohea did a good job of that. But it wasn't anything that Holly couldn't handle. Guys, I'm telling y'all, I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't feeling Greg Jackson that time. I just wasn't. I wasn't. Winklejohn, he's supposed to say that Holly is going to destroy it. And that's what Jackson's supposed to be saying. He's not supposed to be saying if Holly wins the fight. He ain't supposed to be saying that. Not when you got a lot of critical people who thinking about this stuff. No. I don't know, Benji. I don't think Holly. No, because Holly, she wasn't gun shy against Ronda Rousey. She wasn't gun shy against Alana Jones. Okay, she definitely wasn't gun shy. I forgot the girl name. She kicked in the stomach and the girl started screaming. Nah, man, she wasn't gun shy when she was in boxing. When she fought Mary McGee, she wasn't gun shy against Mary McGee. Holly Holm let them hands go. Nah, man, this is of late. She wasn't gun shy against Valentina Shevchenko. She definitely wasn't gun shy against Jermaine Durandame. Okay, she went after Jermaine hard. She went after Valentina hard. Holly had, really did some, she went after them. She didn't beat them, but she went after them and she made every effort to win those fights. But see, when it came to Betchko Hill, I just saw a version of Holly that I've never seen before. And this is a version who she did not want to pull that trigger. And she could have beat, man. She could have beat Betchko Hill in the first round. It was over. It was over. I mean, folks, that's just the way that is. It's just the way that is. Nah, Benji, I don't know. She was piecing up Ronda pretty good. Holly Holm pieced up Ronda Rousey to no avail. I'm talking about she was giving Ronda 1 pieces, 2 pieces, 3 pieces. I thought she was a Bojangles chicken box. She was piecing her up so darn bad. Yep. Holly is a patient fighter. It depends. It depends on if you have to make her fight. And see, what Valentina and Jermaine did, they made Holly Holm fight. They made her fight. Like Valentina, I call this technique keeping the fighter in front of you. Valentina opted not to go in because Valentina knew that a head kick was coming. Valentina she stood her ground and she rotated her body along the center axis, and she kept Holly Holm in front of her. So when Holly Holm tried to move laterally, Valentina rotated her body in a circle. She didn't advance, she didn't move. So what in the hell is Holly gonna do? She had to come to you. She had to come to Valentina. And Jermaine Durandame, she's slow and flat-footed. So Jermaine has to actually be good at cutting off the octagon. She have to be. Because that's the only way she's going to ever, get her punches off. Jermaine is flat-footed and she's slow. And what she did, she cut the octagon off with Holly, and that forced Holly Holm to fight. You have to force her to fight. Because if not, Holly Holm is going to pick you apart. She's going to throw a little jab, and it might not even hit. It'll be that little probing jab. She'll hit you, step back. She'll pick you apart. See, cutting off the octagon with Holly is crucial. It's very, very crucial. And I saw, I don't know where Ed Harris III is, man. I was hoping he'd come in here tonight. Ed Harris III, he showed me a video, and it was eye-opening, man, because I never knew that this video existed. But it was a video of Holly Holm, and basically in her fights where she was taken down. And, she was taken down by, some people who, man, they really wasn't that good. They really wasn't that good. And they took Holly down. I'm like, whoa. But, then that was years ago, okay? And since then, Holly Holm has gotten better in her takedown defense. She's better. She's better in her takedown defense. That's just how it is. Okay, TC, you want to know her weakness on the ground. Okay, Chris Cyborg can be submitted. She exposes herself big time, and she can be submitted. She can. The thing of it is, though, see, Holly Holm would have to take a risk. And it's going to be a gamble because if she can't keep Cyborg down, the submission not going to happen, okay? Holly Holm is strong enough. Holly Holm is strong enough. Holly Holm is strong enough to get a submission, but does she know how? Benji, thanks for being cool. I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't know it was a disagreement. I probably forgot about it. I'm okay. Hey, man, whatever you want. Listen, I don't know. Go drink some tea. Get some Whisker biscuit chips. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think submitting George. I'm sorry, TC. TJ, sorry. I think that submitting Chris it's going to prove difficult. But the openings are there. And Chris is she open for an armbar. That's it. She's open for an armbar. Because when her ground and pound, her stand-up has improved, but her ground and pound, it's still wild. Okay, it's a little sloppy to me. And you get somebody with some good BJJ skills, and you're throwing wild punches on them while you got a full mount. A good BJJ practitioner, they're going to submit you. Okay, a good BJJ practitioner, they're going to submit you. Okay, if you're throwing these wild looping shots while you're on top of them, there it is. Let's see, Reggie. Let me see. Up in here, which of the two needs to win for legacy? I'm gonna be honest, Reggie. If Cyborg wins the fight, you know what people gonna say? Well, she picking on the smaller girl. Okay, Holly Holm is past her prime, Yada 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 yada. You know that's what's going to happen. Okay, they're going to really discredit this victory. Okay, now if Holly Holm win, oh, they're gonna think this the best thing ever. Okay, folks, that's just how it is. No sugarcoating. That's just how it is. Okay, yeah, I'm just saying. If Holly Holm wins a fight, it's gonna be great. If Chris Cyborg win, oh, well, she was supposed to win anyway. You know, she was supposed to win. Good point. Chris doesn't play the ground game willingly enough in her fights. Nah, she don't. And I think she know that she can be submitted. Because notice she wouldn't do it against Tanya Evinger. Now she can take Tanya down, but see, taking somebody down and rolling with somebody, that's different. Okay. You can take somebody down, but if you don't know how to roll, it's a wrap. And Chris Cyborg probably thought that Tanya Evinger could submit her. That's why she didn't go to the ground. Smart. She know her limitations, and she know that Tanya Evinger probably is better on the ground. A whisker biscuit. You know, a whisker biscuit is you know, like you see them guys with the bald heads and they got the stubs coming out the bald head, and they need to just shave the bald head. Well, that's called I call it a whisker biscuit. And you know, they got the beard, but they got the beard. They really need to shave the beard off, but they got that little black patch and it's got the stubble. That's also a whisker biscuit. Okay, I call it a whisker biscuit. And Dana White is a whisker biscuit. He's a whisker biscuit, bald headed PG-13 channel bum. That's what he is. Okay. Yep. Cyborg won't be appreciated. Did you see the comments, man? Any of y'all look at UFC 219 countdown? Like all the comments, every single comment about Cyborg just about is, whoop, Holly finna fight a man. Whoop, Holly finna fight Wanderlei Silva. So she's never gonna get her respect. Okay, she's never gonna get respect. It doesn't matter. Don't matter. She beat everybody. It don't matter if she beat everybody in the same night. Don't matter. It don't matter. Okay. Wrong coach debunked. Well, you know, okay. Well, you have to go live to do that, and yeah, yeah. So I'm not debunked. Calm down. I don't remember. I don't know why you telling me to calm down. I hadn't raised my voice. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, disagree on what? See, I don't even know what you're talking about, TJ. Cyborg would make peace and people would still say, yeah, but she was on Pez. Yeah, you know, they're going to keep bringing that up. And that's why I'm here. You know why? I'm here to balance everything out in this MMA community and YouTube. See, it was good. You know, people had it good because every single MMA channel, they was sitting here, okay? They was dogging Chris Cyborg out, and they sit there and laugh about it. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yeah, hey, that was a good one, brother. And now they come across these videos. Wait a minute, man. Why do you support Chris Cyborg? Why? Why? She's this. I'm here to balance it out, baby. I'm here to balance it out. I'm here to make these guys mad that I support Cyborg. Y'all remember, I even got death threats, man. Seriously, I even got death threats trying to support Cyborg. I had guys literally, I had grown men actually threaten to take my life because my opinion on Cyborg differs from theirs. I mean, if somebody ever try to walk up on me and coach, man, I don't like you. I'm gonna get you, man, because you don't, because you like Cyborg, man. Please, please. You know what I would do? Coach Junior would take effect. All right, Benji. He says offbeat that Valentina beat JJ for the fourth time. Oh yeah, yeah. She probably did. She probably did. You know what? Rose took Joanna's soul that day. Joanna on JJ, you know, right now she's probably a laughing stock. And because Joanna just can't just say, you know, hey, Rose was the better woman, you know? Rose Namajunas was the better woman. You know what? I'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah, Leon, I got death threats. These are guys, extremists, that they were disappointed that I am a Cyborg fan. I'm a Cyborg fan. They were disappointed. And so death threats. Death threats. You know, so you know, and what you know what I do with death threats? I tell those guys, look, meet me at this location. If you really want to meet me at this location, I'm here every day. If you want to show up, and I'll be right there. But now, what I tell these guys in advance, but once you show up, you can't leave. Like, I can't allow you to leave. I mean, I hope you understand that. And I make that very clear to them. I can't let you leave. You can never leave. Now, I'm not going to incriminate myself online. I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, yeah, yeah, I carry a lot of heavy artillery. Lots of heavy artillery. And that's how we roll. We're here in the South, man. We're here in the South. We carry heavy artillery. That's just what it is. I mean, I don't have no ill will toward people. Man, you know what? I'm not looking for nobody. Y'all know that? We got George Zimmerman still running around here. Who the hell am I finna look for? I'm not looking for none of these dudes. Why? Because they dislike my opinion? Oh, I'm finna look for you? No. We got George Zimmerman still running around out there. I mean, hey, y'all so mad at me, hey, let's go ahead. Y'all so mad at me, hey, go find George Zimmerman. Go find him. Yeah, TJ. Eric actually wanted to talk to you, man. Eric wants you on there. I mean, I don't have a problem, man, because you drop videos. So Eric really wanted to talk to you. So that's cool. I think he wanted to talk to you behind the scenes. I gotta figure out, is that true? I can't remember. But I think he said something to the extent that he wanted to actually reach out to you and talk to you behind the scenes. Yeah, Judah, man, I'm just not trying to sugarcoat it. It might not be, sometimes, man, it might not be, what people want to hear, but man, I'm just trying to, I'm a fan, okay? I'm a fan. Like, people get this notion that I'm supposed to be objective at all times. Like, they can be biased, but I can't be, right? Everybody else can be biased except for me. Yeah, I'm biased. I'm biased as hell. Yeah, and I'm not afraid to say that. Y'all, I am biased as I don't know what. I am. I'm biased when it comes to Valentina, I'm biased when it comes to Chris Cyborg. I'm biased when it comes to Alexa Grasso, Vivian Pereira. I'm biased when it comes to those fighters. I just am. I'm biased when it comes to Antonina Shevchenko, Danielle Taylor. I'm biased. I'm very, very biased. But anyway, so that's my thoughts, guys, on that live, man. The UFC countdown, the UFC, they did a phenomenal job, and I said that before. Yeah, I was just disappointed in Greg Jackson. I was very disappointed in Greg Jackson. I was like, Gregory, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, guys, a lot of y'all missed Denise Kilhouse, man. Y'all missed her this morning, but it was early because she live in the Netherlands. So, I didn't want to, have her rushing to get to training. Okay. I didn't want to have Denise rushing to get to her training session because she was willing to do it later because she knew that I had to get up at 5. But that's who she is. She was like, oh, well, we can do it later. And I was like, nah, I don't want you rushing to get to training. I just don't want you to rush. I get up, and I had to get up at 4 o'clock this morning, man, to interview Denise Kilhouse. But man, it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay. It was worth it. Yep, George, I'm very biased when it comes to Marion Renault. Okay, I am. Because Marion Renault is like, that's like a sister. Marion Renault acts just like my sister. I promise you, my older sister, Marion Renault, acts just like her. And I guarantee you that we would probably argue like sister and brother. I know we would. That's how she act, though. Yeah, Denise Kilhouse, okay. Denise Kilhouse is phenomenal, man. And I think, and she, you know what though, part of the interview, I don't think she really interested in going to the UFC. Like, she said that she don't want to be a product. She want to be treated like a fighter. So evidently Scott Coker doing a hell of a job with Denise Kilhouse, and she happy. Like, Denise really don't want to go unless, it'll have to be an offer that she can't refuse. Okay. It would have to be an offer that Denise Kilhouse can't refuse. and she would go to the UFC. But she said nope, she liked Bellator, and she got a lot of competition at Bellator that she's going to be willing to fight him, and I think she's happy where she is. That's what she told me this morning. Denise is going to be a star. See, you know what sucks for fighters like Denise? It's that kickboxing. People know about it in the Netherlands, but it's not like a sport that is going to be heavily overly televised. And you got to search real far and hard. Okay, you got to search hard to find these fights. But when you find them, they're some of the best fights that you can watch. Some of these fights, they're beautiful, man. They're great fights, but it's like you don't even know about them. And Denise, she just happened to tell me. She said, "Yeah, coach, I got to fight in April." See, I didn't know. I didn't know. But they don't do one thing about Bellator. I don't think they do a good job of promoting the fights ahead of time. They really don't do that. And I think if Bellator would do that really push these fighters, Denise Killhouse can be a megastar. She can be a megastar. Like, I would be pushing Denise every chance I got. Denise would be doing interviews for Bellator. Denise would be at every Bellator fight as a guest fighter. See, it's ways to market somebody like Denise. First of all, when you give her an interview, she gonna say, "I'm not losing. I'm finna beat that girl up." I'm telling you, man. That I see when I look at Denise, I see dollar signs. I see somebody who can be promoted well. Okay. And then the whole storyline with her and her husband, they're both fighters. Do you know, man? They can do like some kind of all access. And do you know that people would eat that up? See, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get Scott Coker on here for an interview because I got to spend some stuff by him. I got to. I'm gonna see if he'll listen. But the fighters, they respect Scott Coker. He takes care of them. He takes good care of the fighters. And I've not heard too many bad things about Scott Coker. I haven't. Yeah, the UFC was on Spike. Yeah, it was. Okay, Leon said, like I said before, you sound like Floyd Mayweather. I haven't seen it yet, but from what you're saying, Coach Diamond strikes again because you said that you didn't think Red Jackson really believed Holly could win. Yeah, I mentioned that, man. I think Mike Winklejohn don't believe it either, but Winklejohn and Holly, they're close. They're very close. And it's like Winklejohn and Holly, it's like a father-daughter relationship. That's what it's like. So he's like a father to her. So they're closer. And he's not gonna tell her that, man. He not. I don't care if Winklejohn thought that Holly, if Winklejohn literally thought that in his mind that Holly gonna get knocked out, he's not gonna tell her that. Winklejohn gonna go in there, they gonna work hard. He gonna put in that work. He gonna try to come up with the best game plan to protect this fighter, and that's it. And if she lose, she lose. Winklejohn finna get his 10, 15%, and he gonna be happy. Okay. It is. It sucks, man, that's how it is, but this is the world of fighting. I know trainers. I know trainers who they've actually said that before. I know trainers straight up that they got fighters that they know the fighter not gonna win. They know it. They train hard, but they had this thing in their head that nah, my fighter not ready. And the trainers don't handle say so. They don't have say so in who you fight. The trainers don't. Believe it or not, the trainers, they powerless. Their job is to shut up and train. That's it. So even if Winklejohn, which he was at first, didn't want this fight, but I think Holly pulled him to the side and said, "Look, Mike, people saying I'm scared. I'm not afraid of Cyborg. I need to take this fight." I think Holly Holm pulled him aside and told him, "I'm pulling rank, Mike. I'm not afraid of this girl. And I'm gonna fight her." And that's what happened. That's what happened. TJ, I don't know in my Cyborg interview. Hopefully Ray Ellaby, check his messages, man, because I done took a death threat for that. Hey, man, this Cyborg interview better happen fast. But if I don't get no Cyborg interview, I'll still be a fan, but I just won't be. It won't be a lot of stuff I speak up on. I just let some stuff go. Won't speak up as much. But I think they do. I think they do. They owe me and Eric an interview. They owe us an interview. They owe me, man. I know. Standing up to dealing with these crazy fools. Oh yeah. Woo! Disney owns 20th Century Fox. Will the UFC get dropped? I doubt it. I doubt it. First of all, you're not going to drop a business that the mafia has interest in. Think about it. You can't drop a business that the mafia is involved in. And I know that's going to blow some people away. Wait a minute, coach, the mafia's involved? I'll put it to you like this, okay? I'll put it to you like this, and maybe you understand, maybe you won't, okay? In the fight game, boxing, MMA is very heavily influenced by mafia, okay? It's extremely influenced. I mean, look who used to own the UFC, the Fertitas. That's a mafia family. Did y'all know that? That's a mafia family. Yeah, TJ, the Star Wars movie, just go watch that on bootleg, man. Because that movie sucked. Gay Mafia is real. E.T. Williams. E.T. Williams. Who's E.T. Williams? I don't know who E.T. Williams is, so probably somebody I don't like anyway. Don't care much about him. Coach, you should get media credentials for Invicta and UFC. You have the biggest women. I don't know. I ain't the biggest, but but I talk about it more than anybody else. I think I do. And we done started a movement. You got other guys now, they're doing women's MMA videos, which that's good because it's promoting the sport. It's promoting the sport. I don't know, cause see, I think I would be good for Invicta. I think I can get because I started to fill out my credentials because I thought I was going to go to an Invicta bout, but I decided not to go. I just didn't feel like going to Kansas, and I didn't want to go. But I am going to have to eventually go, and I can get an Invicta pass pretty quickly. A UFC credential, probably not. It depends on who fighting, because if it's somebody that I just don't deal with, they probably done seen a video and they wouldn't interview me anyway because they know my stance on them. Period. They know my stance. But hopefully, I'm gonna get a Juliana Pena interview soon. Hopefully soon. I don't know. It's when she respond back to me. Because I didn't even know Juliana Pena posted one of my videos on her channel. I didn't know, but she did it in Facebook. And the guy, the brother PCB, he showed it to me. I mean, I didn't know. Leon Dubbison is out, man. Hey, Leon, tell David, hey, I said, hey, man. Tell David, hey, I said, hey. Judah, man, that's some boxing and fix. Started underground, his weight is Washington idea. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. The UFC and boxing, they're heavily infested with mob personalities. I put it like, and matter of fact, you want to know who else is mafia? You want to know who else is mafia? Road Fighting Championship. Man, they showed that audience. Look, it was 3 mafia dudes in that audience. I'm like, what? Juliana posted a motivational video that I did to her when she lost to Valentina. I did a motivational video to Juliana Pena, and somehow she found it and she put it on her Facebook page. So, that was shocking. She told me thank you. Yeah, she literally told me thank you, and you should, man. I don't need a corner, man. I just need you to motivate me before in the corner. That's what she told me. So yeah, shout out to Juliana Pena. I wasn't a big Juliana Pena fan. I really wasn't. But Juliana Pena just grew on me. And I'm gonna be honest, okay? She did. And I know why Juliana Pena said the things she said. I know why. Juliana Pena had to sell herself, She had to. And Juliana Pena, she not running around here crying and complaining because nobody's not, she's not crying and complaining because nobody won't support her. Okay, Juliana Pena is actually doing it, she's her mouthpiece. The girl was always doing interviews. Now, the week of the Valentina fight, I was like, man, Juliana need to get her butt off these social media and start working. But for the most part, Juliana Pena helped sell that fight. Valentina's popularity was growing, but Juliana Pena, in my opinion, she helped sell the fight the best. Because you always wanted to know what was she going to say next? What was Juliana Pena going to say next? What was she going to do? So Juliana Pena is very intriguing, So yeah, Juliana Pena has grown on me. I'm actually a fan of Juliana Pena now, and I thought that this would never happen. I thought that I would never be a Juliana Pena fan, but I am. I'm really because I see, man, this girl not afraid, man. She not afraid. She not afraid, you know. And she had to fight Valentina. She had to fight Valentina. She had to fight Valentina. And at first she didn't want to fight. She didn't want to fight Valentina, but she, ended up having to take the fight. And she took the fight. So it's good. Yeah, I think, yeah, she pregnant. I told her. I told her though, you pregnant. This would be the best time for you to do interviews. That's okay, John Judah. Okay. Keezy, Dana White ain't no mob boss. Dana White is a puppet. Okay. Dana White's a puppet. See, when the company was owned by the Fertittas, the Fertittas, they got a strong mafia history, man. They do. And then WME, the people that own WME, they got mafia ties. So they pretty much tell people like Dana White, they tell them what to do, and Dana White carry out the orders. That's all it is. Dana White is a yes man. Yes, yep, he's a yes man. And he works for a mob. It is what it is, y'all. I know some people ain't gonna buy that. They ain't gonna believe that. Oh Lord, coach, another conspiracy theory. Man, you're big on those. And I'm not. I'm just telling you the truth. These what it is, y'all. I know some people. UFC, okay, road fighting championships, okay, Bellator guys, mafia influenced. They are. Dana don't have more money than Floyd Mayweather. Sorry. Told. Dana White is doing what he's told. Dana White not a billionaire. Floyd Mayweather, man, you gotta try again. Try again. An Asian man in a $5,000 suit with 10 people around him. He has an Elvis haircut. Is connected. Man, you gotta check the Forbes list, Benji. You gotta check the Forbes list, man. Floyd Mayweather's paid. Okay, paid. Yeah, Dana not in the mob. They use Dana to carry out the whole agenda. That's what they use Dana to do. Dana carries out their orders, man. He's just a puppet. He's a yes man. He's doing what he's told. That's it. Nothing more. There's nothing really special about Dana White. Yeah, he makes the matchups and he's the mouthpiece of the UFC, but Dana White pretty much is doing what they tell him to do. That's how it is. But I think he'd be good for boxing. I think he'd be good for boxing. Floyd Mayweather, yeah, he was on the Forbes list. Absolutely was. David Rockefeller. They own everything. Okay, they own TV. They own sports media. David Rockefeller. The Rockefellers own it all. Okay, they own it all. They're connected. Telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. But y'all smash that like button. We got to counteract the haters. It's the same haters that come every time, and they know they don't like the video. They know they hate live streaming. They hate all this stuff, but they come in anyway and still just, So smash that like button when you guys come in. That's how it is. Okay. Okay. Well, Jeannie, if you don't believe that Floyd Mayweather is on the Forbes list, then there's something wrong with you. Okay. I like you. You got to do your homework. Floyd Mayweather is on the Forbes list. He's in Forbes magazine. Thank you, Benji, for hitting that like button. Setting the sale price. Dana got money. Dana got some money, man. But I don't know. Oh, Grape Drink, what's up, man? Oh, you took the 666 off. I'm glad you took that off. I don't know, man. You had that demonic symbolism going on, man. I mean, it's cool. Sounded good. Sounded good, though. I was with you. I'm with you. I'm still with you, Grape Drink. But yeah, man. Dana White, man. The fighters. See, let me tell you, people hate Conor McGregor. I'm not a huge fan, but I got to tell you, look, he got Dana White right by the gonads, okay? He got Dana White right by the gonads because he's not going to fight for peanuts anymore. The days of Conor McGregor getting $2 million paydays, that's over. The days of him getting them $3 million paydays while Dana and them make $30 million, that's over. Conor McGregor refused to be pimped again. He do. And Conor McGregor knows his worth. So guess what Conor's doing? Conor is trying to make the rest of that money. Fighter money to 5K. TC, Reebok is a joke. Okay, Reebok is a joke. First of all, they misspell the fighters' names all the time. Okay, the uniforms, they have wardrobe malfunction all the time. Okay, these ladies, they got to concentrate on fighting and then keeping their clothes up all the time. Okay, so Reebok, they full of it. And then you can wear nothing but Reebok. See, that's crap. Because you know how many sponsors want these fighters to put their logos on their uniforms? And fighters, they make money like that. They can get money off of these sponsors. But the UFC, now ain't this funny? The UFC make the fighters take all the logos off of their uniforms, right? And then the UFC put the logos in the octagon. So they take away the logo opportunities for the athletes. They take that away. And then they keep all the ads for themselves. Ain't that something? Wow. Let me see. Grape drink. I was just some young buck when I made this account. Took off that 666. That grape drink has commented. Mysterious grape drink. I always look at you like a mystery, man. Now I've learned something new about you today. And I feel like that I've accomplished something in life because I found out about grape drink. Okay. Grape drink is from the UK. And I don't think you're a Tyson Fury fan, grape drink. But I'm a Tyson Fury fan. Okay. I am a Tyson Fury fan. That's only one Tyson Fury. But I know you're not. Hell, grape drink. I'm a bigger Tyson Fury fan than you are. And you live in the UK. Dude, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I mean, you do. You need to be ashamed of yourself. Let me see. Reebok deal. Yeah, Reebok deal sucks, Benji. It does. Oh, crap. You in Canada. Oh, well. See? Wrong again. TJ, I got debunked. I just been debunked by grape drink. He got me. He got me. So, did any of y'all see the UFC countdown? Did anybody see it? I know I did. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. Yeah, grape drink. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is a beast, man. The new Black Panther movie. You know what, man? I gotta pay for it. I gotta I gotta wait for it to come out on DVD. Yeah, Keezy for Sheezy. Yep, you need to watch the countdown, man. You need to watch it. It's good. It's good, man. If Mayweather enters the UFC, I think for sure that yeah, they'll pay him the money. They'll pay him the money, but Florida been end up getting submitted. Florida been end up getting elbowed in the top of the head, and nah, nope. Yep, George caught a glimpse. Let's see, Jeannie, I am a fan. God bless, bro. God bless you too, man. I've been putting in some work, man. Good grief. I just did a film study on Leah Letts, and I interviewed Denise Kipp. Man, me and Eric, we done about 3 interviews, man, in what, 3 days? Like, them interviews, they take a lot out you, man. They take a lot out of me. I like doing them, but boy, they take a lot, okay? Let's see, Conduit versus Mahogany. Yeah, that's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a fight. Carlos Conduit, he's good. He good. He really is. He's good people. The guy can fight. Let me see. George Page. Anybody seen the video with Thanos and the Stone Cold theme? Nah, I ain't seen that, George. I ain't seen it. TC, yes, I am going to do a live stream immediately after the fight. I'm going to make a post-fight analysis video first and then live stream. And TC, that live stream going to be lit. That live stream is going to be lit. I'm going to have Amazing Air going to be on there. Jim and J Smooth live and direct. Um, gonna get them on there. It's gonna be lit. That panel's gonna be lit, and I may even have a special guest coming through. On that live panel. But yeah, me and Eric, we really doing some stuff. Oh, Rose Nami Eunice and Tisha Torres, Tony. Listen, bro. Listen. Let me tell you something, man. I'm never gonna bet against Rose Nami Eunice again. I bet against Rose Nami Eunice twice and I lost. I can't do it no more. Okay? I can't do it. I cannot for any reason. I can't do this. Okay? That's just how it is. I can't pick against Rose. I think Rose wins the fight. Look, Rose put a butt whipping on Joanna Jacek that I've never seen. I've never seen Joanna Jacek take a butt whipping like that. Never, never, never on God's green earth, man. Has anybody beat her up like that? I'm sorry. I think she can beat anybody. Tony says this countdown was the most violent I've seen Cyborg. Really impressive. In your opinion, how many fights do you think Cyborg could take in a year if the UFC would have bring the entire Invicta? Fight 4 times in a year. I think she can fight 4 times a year until the rest of that talent get there. Yeah, George Rose and Tisha. Yeah, it should be the spring. That's gonna be a good fight. I pick Rose though. Rose is too skillful now. Like Rose is too skillful. But guys, UFC 219 is almost upon us, y'all. It's almost there. Yeah, Benji, I didn't think Rose would win either, but I'm sorry. I didn't think. No, yeah. I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, I didn't think Rose was gonna win, but Joanna she gave it away, basically. Well, no, Joanna didn't give it away, but she had the wrong game plan. She had a very, very, very bad game plan. Cyborg gonna do. Yes, Cyborg. It's just this fight on paper. It just don't look good for Holly. It just don't. And me, I wasn't overly excited about this fight. I mean, I wasn't. I'm a Holly Holm fan, so yeah, like what if the fight gets bad? What if? What if? Well, guys, we'll have to figure out next time because Coach Shelton Harrison about to be out. I want to see Carolina Rose 2. Yeah, Rose need. I'm sorry, Joanna Jacek. Crap, who we talking about? Rose and Carolina. Yeah, I think Rose could beat Carolina now. Carolina is rough and rugged and aggressive, man. She's very, very rough and rugged. She's rough and rugged. And, Carolina like to bang in the inside. She ain't going to be able to do that against Rose. Not this time. Not this version of Rose, anyway. Because this is the version of Rose that's quoting the Lord's scripture, Yeah, TJ, it's going down, man. Merry Christmas to you too, Benji. Merry Christmas to you, George. Merry Christmas, y'all. Y'all awesome. It is Christmas Eve. Folks, the coach is about to sign off. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. And guys, I might be back tomorrow evening. I don't know. Maybe about the 2 or 3 o'clock range, I'll be back. But yeah, guys, thank you, you guys. Good night. Sleep tight. Ho, 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 Santa Claus.